Central to the way habits work is this idea of familiarity with actions, with an action, referring to a specific habit. There's a sort of spectrum, as it were, that you process along as you're developing a habit. And it begins on one end. I kind of wish I had I don't have anything handy, but I'm going to have to make it handy. Maybe a sketch pad. I'm going to put this down for a second. All right, couldn't find a sketch pad. The closest I have here is a notebook and a green pen. And this is going to be very it can be a very basic sketch. I don't want to complicate anything. I don't think I actually needed it now that I'm thinking it through. Might have been a bit impulsive. Just give me a second here. This is a bit of a pain. Sorry for the time being taken. I can appreciate that. Now I got to find my place. Not digging this at all. Okay, so I'm gonna have to just use a new sheet, I guess. It's very, very cursory, by the way, very basic. All right, so I meant to draw a straight line. This is not working out the way I expected. Okay, so you've got, I'm working with both hands here. You'll have to, this is to my right, and I believe it might be to your left, might be your right as well. Over here, this side right here. It doesn't really matter, right? You've got a point, and this is just a line with a point at each end. Work with me here, please. At that beginning point, you've got, right, I'm illustrating a spectrum. You've got an action, a behavior, a routine perhaps, a full-blown routine, right? Or a simple or complex routine that you are reluctant to do, right, or engage in. Obviously, it's not a habit yet. You know, you're starting off, and it boils down to familiarity. You're not familiar with it yet. It's not something you've done a lot of. So you are very naturally, let's make that clear, you are very naturally going to be resistant to it. This is not something you can do anything about unless you start building, you know, a habit. So, you know, we can take some blame out of the equation, some guilt, some shame, you know. Don't feel bad about yourself because there's something that you have trouble in getting yourself to do or motivating yourself to do. Everything has to start somewhere, right? We are talking about habits after all, right? You begin at that